Okay, now this is a division problem, so that means I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So what I have is 8k squared over 8k to the third power plus 24k squared. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So this will be times k plus 1 over 1. Alright, now I'm going to factor everything I can. So I have 8k squared. Now I see a common factor here. The greatest common factor is 8k squared. So if I take that out, that's going to leave me with k plus 3. Alright, times k plus 1, and I'll leave that over 1 for now. Now, I'm going to treat this like it's one big fraction, and I'm looking to see if there's anything I can cancel out. Okay, now before I cancel anything out, it would be a good time to talk about restrictions. Alright, I'm going to get restrictions from anything that's in the denominator or anything that ever was in a denominator. So basically, I have a restriction from this, I will have a restriction from this, but I will also have a restriction from the k plus 1. Because you can see that the k plus 1 used to be in the denominator. So k plus 1 still cannot equal 0. So I'm going to have 3 restrictions. From the 8k squared, I know that k cannot equal 0. Alright, this monomial can't equal 0, so that means k cannot equal 0. If I set k plus 3 equal to 0 and solve, I'm going to find that k cannot equal to negative 3. If I set k plus 1 equal to 0 and solve, I'm going to find that k cannot equal negative 1. So these are my 3 restrictions. Okay, so notice you can't just look at the denominator after you multiply by the reciprocal. You have to also look at the denominator that you had in the original problem. Alright, so now I'm going to see if there's anything I can cancel out. And I'm noticing that I have 8k squared and another 8k squared. So all that can cancel out. So that's really it. And that just leaves me with k plus 1 in the numerator over k plus 3 in the denominator.